let's talk about discomfort. Big topic. And if you're practicing yoga for a while, or you want to build a consistent yoga practice, or even just generally in life, discomfort is something that we will come face to face with over and over and over again as part of our journey and as part of our growth. The important thing to understand is that discomfort is a sign that we are coming in contact with our limit, whatever it may be. So once you reach that threshold and that feeling of discomfort comes to indicate that you are crossing something here, you are heading into an uncharted path, that you are on the cusp of growth, you have two choices. So let's say this is the barrier. So you can either feel the discomfort and say, oh no, I don't really want to do that, and you kind of come back into your comfort zone. Or you feel the discomfort and you can say, you know what, I'll just push a little bit more and see what's beyond that frontier. And it's that choice, it's that decision that leads to growth, that leads to the expansion of your comfort zone, the expansion of your barrier. And in your yoga practice, in a very obvious, tangible way, it is the flexibility of your body, the strength that you gain, the ability to do things that maybe you found difficult earlier or that you were not able to do. So discomfort is an important part of our practice. It is something that's inevitable, and as you keep practicing, as you keep pushing ahead, as you keep exploring, when you think of your yoga practice as an adventure and you think of yourself as an explorer, then what happens is that that feeling of discomfort becomes an invitation. It's an invitation to discover something new about yourself, or an invitation to discover something new about your body, because so much of yoga practice is about getting to know our bodies as well, what our bodies can do, what our bodies may not be able to do now, but they will be able to do with a little bit of practice, and to kind of revel in that journey of discovery. So discomfort doesn't have to deter you in any way. In fact, when you think of discomfort like an invitation, both in your yoga practice and in life, then a whole world of possibilities opens up that you may have not known existed. And so much of yoga is about coming in contact with yourself, knowing yourself, and seeing what is possible, what can you do, what is your capability, because so often we have ideas of what we can and can't do, but that may not be true. Something like yoga gives you the opportunity, the invitation to examine what you think are your limits and see if they really are your limits, because often they are not. So both in yoga and in life, I think seeing discomfort as an invitation, as a possibility for exploration, as crossing over a frontier of a kind to a new space and a new horizon, is something that adds a lot of meaning and joy to your yoga practice. And it also makes those moments of doubt and discomfort and even physical pain, right? Sometimes your body is reaching its limit and you can really feel it. It's making those moments into an opportunity, an invitation, a moment of choice, of choosing to move beyond those limits, those barriers, and discover what's on the other side. So this is as true in your yoga practice as it is in life. And the more that you practice this, and the more that you work with discomfort as a tool, with compassion, with love, with gentleness, with understanding, the more you'll start to see that what you thought were your limits are not your limits at all, and that your capabilities are far, far more than what you ever imagined. So that's part of the magic of yoga, both in your yoga practice and in life. And from what I've seen and experienced, it's our attitude towards discomfort and our willingness to be gentle with it that determines the quality of our yoga practice and, of course, the quality of our lives to such a great extent. So the next time you're on the mat and you feel like the asana or the pose you're doing is too difficult, or out of breath, or you're feeling tired, or you feel like you can't possibly bend forward even a millimeter more, take a deep breath and ask yourself, is this really my limit, or Can I go just a little bit more and see what happens? If this was helpful, I would love to hear. Let me know in the comments below how discomfort appears in your own yoga practice or in different aspects of your life, and how you face it, how you deal with it, and if it's helped you grow in any way. I would love to hear.